Hi, I'm Davis and I've just signed for Wrexham. You're watching That Wrexham Podcast.
You scored what was probably a crucial goal against Bromley to help the club not get relegated.
Those games, the 6 games, were turned out vital. I think we got a couple of wins in my spell at the time at the club, which kept the club in the league. Oh, I got the contract here ready to sign, and then I looked at it, it just said like welcome, and then a little like quote from the club. I was thinking, oh, obviously this mustn't be the real thing.
It didn't have your wages on it?
No, I didn't have anything like that.
What would it have said anyway?
As I'm running the pitch, I thought I'm running straight at Virgil here, and I said,
Today on That Wrexham Podcast, we've got Davis Keillor-Dunn. Welcome back to the club. As familiar faces?
Max Cleworth.
Yeah.
I think that's the only player left. Yeah, Max.
Staff?
Couple of staff members. I think the kit man was the groundsman. But look, a lot of change at the club, understandably. But yeah, Max is the only player left.
Geraint as well. Geraint, probably maybe haven't seen him again.
G.
Big G, yeah. When we signed you, I knew I liked you straight away because I've had a little look for your Instagram. And you know what? You're one of these players who not too bothered about deleting old Instagram pictures, right? Which is nice, yeah? It's endearing, in fact, right? And I found one in particular that we're going to put on screen right now. It is a Bobby Dazzler.
Oh my God.
Look at that little bad boy.
The first thing I'm doing when I come away from here is editing my Instagram. Do you know what? I'll be totally honest. I was in the hotel room last night thinking, now this is getting announced, do you think I should probably edit my Instagram?
Don't do it.
That's confirmed. Yeah, that's confirmed.
That is
yeah.
absolute gold. Look at that.
What is going on in that?
Bite to eat, hashtag number 17.
What is the trim? Is it just like
What is
pushed
the
up?
What is the
Dax wax.
What is the date?
2014. 2nd of November 2014.
Is that 12 years ago?
10 years ago. 12. Oh my God, it's 12 years ago.
12 years ago. Wow. I don't know what's going on. I've got like a blue blazer. Oh my God.
I tell you what, I'd look good in that.
Yeah.
That's what you wear.
Yeah.
That is your gear.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Nah, don't do it.
Give
Don't
that
do
a
it.
little change up the Instagram, I think.
Nah, don't do it. You do you. You
bit
do
more
you.
professional.
Yeah, you do.
First training session, how's it gone?
Really good. Me and Bales got looked after a little bit today because we had long days yesterday, sort of eating when we could and stuff on our feet all day. But yeah, little possession box, passing drill, watch the lads, and squad looks fantastic. So 2 happy boys.
How's it been the last couple of days then? Has it been stressful? Do you feel stress like that?
100%, yeah. I mean, till it's signed and it's done and it's announced, I don't think you can settle. Just for your family and your missus, everything, you just want to be sorted and settled, and finally that's done, and just relax and look forward to the game on Saturday now.
What do the standards look like in training?
Very good. I've just been speaking to Brunty. Brunty's one of my best friends in football, so I felt lucky with
perfect.
that. Yeah, absolutely unreal. And I just said, it's a good squad, mind, innit? And he went, I think we've got a real good chance. So it's what you want to be part of, innit? Something so positive.
You're going to be picking Brunty's ear then for everything, basically. Where to live, restaurants.
When I came in this morning, I said, where are you? And he said, 5 minutes away. I said, I'll wait in the car so we can walk in together. I did go in. But yeah, I'll be leaning on Brunty a bit, like, yeah.
How much have the facilities changed since you were first here? Last here?
I think every room's different. I think it's obviously all the same infrastructure, but every room's
Change rooms opposite.
Yeah. We were in the now away dressing room, I believe. But yeah, I think every room's been renovated.
What about training ground and stuff?
So we used to train, I'm sure, I was just speaking to Max today, it was something called 9 acres.
Yeah, I think that's down there somewhere, yeah.
Which, honestly, if you saw that place, you'd probably see people just walking the dogs on it now.
Park pitch, yeah.
Yeah, so we would train on there, and I don't know whether Wales senior boys or 21s was on Colliers a little bit more back then, because we wouldn't get a lot of access to it back then. But I believe the lads have told me, like, we get a lot more access to it now, so that's a lot better. The pitches are really good for this stage of the year. And we used to train at Druids on the 3G.
Kevin Druids, yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were between 3 places. We would just go, the whiteboard would tell us exactly where we were training on that day, where I believe it's a lot more structured now. So
yeah, that's the women's stadium now, Kevin Druids. They call it, yeah. It was
just an AstroTurf, so a few of the boys were happy, a few of the boys were. But yeah, look, the Colliers is very good pitches and stuff like that, and good training session out there today.
Oh, class. So when you were last here, yeah, you were. Am I right in saying you were living in a house with the lads?
Yeah.
Who were you with? Were you with Jarvan?
Jarv and
Who's Jav?
Dan Jarvis.
Yeah.
Dan Jarvis.
And JP?
JP was there.
Jordan Ponticelli.
Ponticelli.
Yeah, nice, well done.
There was another couple of lads. Jazzy, I can't remember his full name. Jazzy.
Barn and Bob?
Yeah.
I remember him from years ago, but I wasn't here with him.
Jazzy. Leighton McIntosh, I believe, went back up to Scotland.
Right.
There was about 5 or 6 of us just shoved in this big house, mate, just all chefing stuff up and just playing Xbox.
What, cutting stuff up?
Chefing stuff up. Just like, honestly.
Sorry, I had to do it.
But no, honestly, we're all trying to cook, right? We're all trying to cook and make our tea, and there's like one oven, one like grill,
like uni digs.
Listen, most
literally
houses
uni
have
digs.
one oven. But one pot, I'm guessing.
I know, obviously that, but like you've got 6 lads trying to eat at the same time, like, and trying to cook, like. But it was one of those things you just got to crack on, haven't you? And just.
You won't be going back in the clubhouse now, then?
I don't even think they've got the clubhouse now, have they? I don't know whether it's still a thing. Yeah, I don't think it's a thing. I think it was dropping a bit, like, but yeah, good times.
Yeah.
Enjoyed them as a young boy.
So where are you at the minute then? You're in the hotel, just trying to find your feet a little bit, settle into the club, and then you're going to start having a little look around, right?
Yeah, I've got the missus on it. She's taking care of all of that. But we've got a few friends in the area, so we'll probably get a little place close to them and make it as easy a transition as we can.
Wicked. So you were here before COVID, right? COVID got cut short, I believe. Am I right in saying you scored what was probably a crucial goal against Bromley to help the club not get relegated because of PPS, wasn't it? Points
Per game.
That's it, PPG.
PPG. Yeah, but like what I still get told now till this day, I think obviously those games, the 6 games, were turned out vital. I think we got a couple of wins in my spell at the time at the club, which kept the club in the league and gave the club the platform now to go and kick on, and it's really good. It's a nice feeling to know that you played a little part at the start, which gave the club the platform. So yeah,
how mad is that? Like, if
good,
you
isn't it?
hadn't scored that goal, a full circle moment.
Oh mate,
Yeah.
this club have had about 1,000 of them, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, true, yeah.
It has.
that's all football is, little moments, isn't it? And little things like that. But yeah, it's nice to know that you played a little part right at the start, and then now you can come back full circle and join it when it's really thriving.
How much of a whirlwind has these last couple of days been then for you? So when did you first find out the interest?
The interest was probably, I'll be totally honest, there's always been a little bit of interest. I've always heard of it, like each window that's passed, and I've always thought like, oh come on, like, let's get it done this one, and this January window was probably the one I was thinking like, right, this is really close
You've been
now.
on fire, in fairness. You've been on fire this season. So if it wouldn't have come now, you're thinking, is it ever going to come?
Exactly, and I was getting to an age where I was like, I've got to go now. I've literally got to. So it was probably like a week, 2 weeks. I think there was loads of conversations, and I was getting stuff back from the agent. I was like, look, come on, if there's one club you want to be at the minute, it's here, isn't it? So yeah, look, we were pushing, and it got done with. Yeah, I think I was here at the club till about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and the window closed at 7 yesterday. So got done with a couple of hours.
Can you like let us know what you do at the club? So you know when you go into the building, what are you doing?
You've got to get stuff sent from your previous club and stuff like that. So if things end on bad terms and stuff, they can be not saying they're being clever about when to send things and stuff like that. There's complications and stuff, so it all ended brilliantly at my previous club, Barnsley. It really did. Saturday obviously scored 2. The club won 3 points, and I think a lot of the fans were really happy to see me move on and get my opportunity at the championship. So it was really good. But yeah, look, loads of things can happen on deadline day. You know yourself more than anyone, you boys. Getting over, do the medical, getting across here to do all the media stuff, waiting for the stuff to come back from the other club, and it's stressful. But
you're just praying that nothing holds it up, nothing trips it up anywhere, medical, paperwork, anything.
Well, a lot of the physios I've met in my life have always said if we scanned every player in this dressing room, everyone would have something. So that sticks in my head, thinking what's going to come up on this medical. I feel a little bit, feel this or I feel that. Then you just start to worry and spiral, and you're thinking, just get these results back. And then as soon as you hear that the physio says, yeah, well, scan looks really good, haven't seen anything on there like abnormal or irregular, we'll get you over at the ground. And then even at the ground, I'm going to the agent, when's this doctor sign? Is the doctor sign come through or no, still not
Checking
through?
emails, refreshing.
They're chilled as anything, aren't they?
Yeah.
Be all right.
Yeah, I'm thinking, no, the most important thing is the doctor sign and the contract. And come through about 4 or 5 o'clock. So a couple of hours to spare and then a little bit of food last night to just...
Yeah, it's a shame though, right? Because back in the day, obviously, it was a proper contract and you signed it, wetting, everything.
Yeah.
Now you're pressing a button.
You had the picture where you got the pen upside down and you're
I know, you're not even writing. But now you're just pressing buttons, aren't you? Done, sweet, save.
Well, every player who signs here, they give you a little Wrexham sheet, don't they?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, have I got the contract here ready to sign? And then I looked at it, it just said like welcome, and then a little like quote from the club. I was thinking, obviously this mustn't be the real thing.
It
Then
didn't have your wages on it.
No, it didn't have anything like that.
What would it have said anyway?
yeah. So everything's DocuSign now, isn't it? It's just, and I think that's purely because of like, if you're up and down the country, you get that forward, and it's a lot easier than doing a 4 or 5 hour trip and leaving at last minute. You know how many deals fall through.
Not
purely.
how many bits of paper you have to go through.
I know. Do you know, if you want to feel good about yourself as well, just go and have a little look on like the message boards and all that, because obviously you did your interview with Wrexham when you signed the other day, and a lot of people were Barnsley fans just coming in to say, listen, you've got a good in there, you've got a real good, hard-working, honest lad, so fair play, mate, well done.
Thank you very much. And one thing I did mention in previous interviews and stuff, like ever since I left the club, you'd be surprised how many Wrexham fans have reached out to me and just said like, if you ever do come back, or brilliant to see you keep scoring, loving your progress and stuff. And I'm thinking like, if I do come back, like it's nice to know that they're still sort of like me, and they saw a little bit in that 6 games that made them think, tell you what, decent little player. So the Barnsley fans and the Wrexham fans have been brilliant throughout the full process. And when the Barnsley fans are saying, you deserve your opportunity and you went out and you've done everything, you worked your socks off for the club. That's all you want.
Yeah.
That was a bit we liked, weren't it? The interview that you did with Wrexham where you said about, I'm going to be the hardest worker in the room. That's what I bring. I'm going to make sure I'm one of the hardest workers in the room. That gets to you to where you are today, doesn't it?
And that's one thing my agent said to me, and he said like, you don't understand how hard you've worked for this. Like, you've literally non-stop. He calls me the every minute man. I never want to miss a session. I'm a little bit of a weirdo, to be fair. You've got lads who always want to be at home with a bad belly and stuff. I just hate missing days. I hate missing days. I want to be playing every single minute of every game, and you just got to. We've got a player at Barnsley there, David McGoldrick, and his mentality is unbelievable. 38, still scoring goals in League One, and you're thinking like, if you want to get to the top, you've just got to be obsessed. So look, you've got to be wanting to play, and
you've got to listen to your body as well, though, because you end up with a hip like mine. I used to do that. I used to train every day.
I'll definitely not be able to walk by like 40-year-old. Definitely not.
You've done all you could, though.
Yeah, exactly. Give it everything.
Yeah. You two have actually played against each other. So Toes, I'm going to ask your impressions, your lasting impressions of playing against Davis. Go on.
Lasting impression? I don't think you ever scored a goal against us, have you?
Well, I scored a goal against Wrexham in League One last year. I don't know whether you were
I went here last year.
No, you went here last year.
Yeah.
Your fault,
that's why
was
as soon as I left, I thought, you can go and score.
Yeah. It got easier, didn't it, when you went?
What sort of player was he?
To be fair, good, like sharp. I'm fair in saying good off both feet. You want to shoot off both feet. You think you've got him on the edge of the box, and then he just worms away. Obviously, need to work on the finishing, which he has done since. But no, no, sharp, real sharp, just pure energy, like just always confident, I think.
Yeah, I think more or less what you said there.
Yeah.
Just always try and work an opportunity. If I can't score myself, try and set somebody else up. Just be positive.
Yeah.
The cliche one, get the fans off the seats. I think that for attacking players, that's what you got to do, really. And just
hard to play against, sharp. Yeah, very, very sharp.
For me, I'm not the smallest. I'm not the biggest. Sorry. I'm not the quickest, so I like to be clever in my movements and stuff, try and get in little pockets and get on the half turn and try not get into wrestling matches with big fellas
boys.
like
you play
like
to your
this.
strengths, don't you? But obviously, I don't want to get into a race. I wouldn't want to get into a race with him.
It was more for me, like if Toes was up my arse, I'm thinking, I'm not going to stay close to him. I'm going to try and drift off and try and move over his other centre half, so he's a little bit like, you get him, or am I getting him? And so just trying to be clever and just like keeping them guessing. But the games we played against each other, like so well set up and well drilled, and proper defensive teams, and Hard teams to play against.
Any lasting memories of the old man?
Oh man.
Oh, it's not nice, is it? It's not nice when people call you an old man.
Do you know what it was with Tours and the Wrexham teams? You just know it was a tough game. You know what I mean? And you know it would always be tight. You would never really concede many goals, and you're just thinking like, for me as an attacking player, if I get a chance, I better take it here. Do you know what I mean? And Tours obviously said there, I didn't score. I don't think I scored against them. So you obviously done a good job. But you see, you might only get one chance. Sometimes you might get 3 or 4 games, and you only get one chance against these Wrexham teams.
Quickfire questions. Favourite Wrexham kit out of the 3?
I really like the blue and white one.
Yeah.
Everybody likes the
Dominant,
blue
yeah.
one.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's a lush kit, that.
Well, on our little logo here, we've got each kit in the logo. So yeah.
Honestly, I'm going to be boring here and say I do like all 3. I really do like all 3, but I put the blue and white one on yesterday.
Patagonia, that is.
Yeah.
Done well with that, haven't they?
Yeah.
Very
Your
nice.
football hero.
Thierry Henry.
Yes, that's 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
isn't
Zach
it?
said the same thing, yeah. One thing that really irritates you, it doesn't have to be just football, it could be anything.
One thing that I'm going to have to say slow drivers, honestly. I'm going to have to say slow driver.
Yeah.
It is honestly,
Is that because you're always in a rush though?
a little bit,
Yeah.
but I think when some people go below the speed limit, I'm thinking, what is wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, you can probably agree with me there.
Yeah.
Slow drivers, everyone hates them.
Yeah. Yeah. Frustrating, aren't they? What's your favourite away ground to play at?
Oh, we've just played at Liverpool away, Anfield in the FA
of
Cup.
course you have,
don't
haven't
think
you?
don't think it really gets beaten, does it?
That's-
Anfield.
How do you feel you did?
I think we've done quite well.
Yeah.
It did finish 4-1, but it was 2-1 to like 80 odd minutes, and we had a really, really good go at them and hit the post. So I wish that went in. Like, that would have been really good, but atmosphere was unreal. I mean, it was a Monday night. It was the only FA Cup
last
game
one,
on,
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and full house.
Unbelievable.
So favourite one has to be that, I
You
think.
get a shirt?
Virgil's.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yes.
Do you know
Very
what,
good.
right? I'm going to say, I used to say before the game, so I'm not really bothered about shirts, given it like all that. You're up against, when Virgil's marking you and stuff, you're a bit like, oh, this is good, this, like it. And then I just thought, you know what? I was captain for the game as well. I said, it'd be really good to get his shirt. I've got my armband from the game.
Yeah,
I'll
nice.
put my shirt together and probably because I don't really keep
So
shirts. I'm
did
not really.
you ask him before the game in the captain's meeting, during the game, or after the game? Be honest.
I asked them. I was coming off at 80 minutes, which I was fuming about, to be honest. I was coming off 80 minutes, and one of the coaching staff said to me, run into the middle of the pitch. He said, run at the middle of the pitch because it gives
Slow down.
longer, gives longer for the substitution to be made. So as I'm running the pitch, I thought, I'm running straight at Virgil here. And I said, Virgil, can I have your shirt? And he just says, yeah, no problem, I'll give you it straight after.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's
smelt incredible as well.
Never asked.
Good answer.
Smelt
that.
incredible.
I missed out on so many shirts by just never asking. I think I was
loads,
too
mate.
proud. I'll be like, I'm not giving you the respect during the game. So after the game, I'll wait. And then you go to them, and I'm like, yeah, mate, sorry, it's too late. Already been asked by 4 players.
They do.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
so hungry for
Yeah.
their shirts, lads are.
Is what it is, isn't it? Initiation song. What would it be? What will it be?
Don't actually know. Well, I'm trying to think the last one I did. I've sang Penny Arcade before.
What on earth is? I've never heard of
Have
that.
you never heard of
glad you
that?
did.
I've sang
Glad I did
Penny
that.
Arcade, I think.
You have to sing it quick.
I think I've sang that. What else have I sang? Maybe Don't Stop Believing, something like that. I don't know.
It's a bit of a north.
Yeah,
song,
do you know what? My dad used to play it all the time, and I used to sing it in the car. My dad,
Yeah.
growing up.
Class.
Don't Stop Believing. Yeah,
Favorite place in the world?
I absolutely love Dubai.
Yeah.
I really love Dubai.
2 out of 3
Yeah,
as well,
I I know it's cliche and like everyone goes and it's absolute EFL awards, but I just it is, isn't it?
Bang on, yeah.
You bump into so many people, but I think it's got everything there. Stuff for the kids, stuff for me.
Weather.
Weather.
Guaranteed, yeah.
Finally, mate, your go-to coffee order.
A latte with 2 brown sugars.
Nice.
Yeah, latte with 2 brown
How many a
sugars.
day?
It's 100% 1 and sometimes 2 on the way back.
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
But then again, if depends if the club's got a coffee machine, I'll be probably 2 or 3 a day if the
If it's
that's
if it's on tap.
if it's on tap, I'm going back.
Brilliant,
Right,
mate.
absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Good luck. Hope you
Thank you
enjoy
so
your
much.
time back at the club.
Sure I will.
Cheers,
Top
Tom.
man, Davis. Cheers, mate.